Hey, what's going on? It's Rick here, and I'm going to tell you right now, the Devicewear Ridge for the iPad Air, that's what you're looking at right now. You might as well pause this video, look in the description of the video, hit the link, and pick this case up now because it is that good. Let me give you a little bit of background here. The Devicewear Ridge made an appearance on the iPad mini. It also appeared on the iPad 2nd, 3rd, and 4th generation. And it has always been my go-to case. I mean, I've reviewed tons and tons of cases, and to this day, I still use the Ridge on my Mini, and I still use it, well, at least until I got my Air, on my 3rd generation iPad. My wife uses the Ridge on her 3rd gen iPad, and well beyond a year and a half later, I mean, it's just barely showing some minor wear in the corner here. So this is a awesome case. It comes in kind of this little slip sleeve that you see right here. It can be had for under $40, and right now the link that I'll provide over to Amazon, I think it's going for like $32.95. You can get it in black, you can get it in red or navy blue. This is made out of a vegan leather. That basically means it is a synthetic leather, not real leather. And then the inside, there is an insert here, and when we pull that out, you've got a polycarbonate shell that your iPad is going to fit into. So that's your kind of combination of materials here. Now, let me go ahead and move the iPad Air out of the way for a minute. I'm going to pull in the scale because, of course, with an Air, you want to see how much you're adding in the weight department. We're at 0 grams here. If I pop this on the scale, that's what we're looking at, 253 grams. It's really not that much in the way of weight at all. Let's go ahead and open this up. I'm going to just brush this out. Make sure you always do that before you put any kind of a case on top of your device. Buttons first, line these up. If you've got a screen protector, this is going to work just fine because of the way that this case fits. Basically, it's going to snap in, and you want to run your fingers all the way around the corners. It snaps in up here, along the side, along here, and I believe possibly down here a little bit. But basically what they've done is they've avoided the corners to avoid any undue stress that might then crack the case. So it works really well. Close this up, and this is what it looks like up close. So there's your Devicewear branding. Very nice kind of synthetic material, feels very good in the hand. Down below, this is what it's going to look like. Again, doesn't really add all that much in the way of bulk, and you saw what it comes in at on the scale. Let me flip it around so you can get a better kind of perspective here. That's what it looks like for your cutout. Along the side, we also have a cutout here for your volume as well as rotation lock. And then up along the top, everything is accessible as well. You shouldn't have any problem with any kind of headphones on this. Take a look at the back side. And this is what it's going to look like. It will show some very minor fingerprinting, but it all wipes off really easily. You've got your cutouts for your dual microphones here. And the great thing about this, there is a magnet in here that will utilize the automatic sleep awake feature, and it works perfectly. This doesn't really move around. It stays in place very well. So you don't have to worry about your device awakening on its own. It also holds this very well. So even with my fingers back here and giving it a shake like this, that's not popping open. So that is a real good thing. Let's fold it back into book mode, and this is what it's going to look like. Again, it doesn't add much in the way of bulk, and it also doesn't put your device to sleep when it's in that mode. The great thing about this case is, let me go ahead and lay it down like this and show you. It's got some grooves here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And on this polycarbonate shell, which, by the way, if I flip this all the way around, it's full protection. So you don't have to worry about any part of your iPad being exposed. But from here to about here, you've got a plastic standoff that's going to fit in those grooves. So you get a stand just like that. That's 1. This is 2. We've got 3. We've got 4. All of these are very stable. It's not going to fall out of these positions. You can even use it, let's say, on a sofa, in bed, and I found it to be extremely stable. It's not going to pop out. The other thing you can do, and this is great, remember this part's going to close on your screen. You really don't want that touching a tabletop or something like that. So what you do is you fold this inside, just like you see me doing here. With that, you're going to get a couple of additional stands. So if you wanted to, you can stand it up just like this. or you get your typing angle, just like this. All of these work very, very well. There's no bounce. It's very sturdy, very solid, and it works perfectly every single time. I have no hesitation at all recommending this case. It gets a perfect 5 out of 5 from me, and I will always recommend this case, as I have been since the iPad 3rd generation and the iPad mini. It is the Devicewear Ridge, now available for the iPad Air. Gets a perfect 5 out of 5. If you guys have questions, comments, or feedback, as always, please feel free to let me know. You can also hit me up on Twitter at Metagamers, and I'll catch you next time. Take care, everybody, and have fun.